Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm bored, and today I am playing Dragon Ball Super, the card game. So this is the collectible card game or trading card game. So just like Pokemon or Transformers TCG, it is all about creating your deck of cards and making it powerful and getting specific cards for synergy. There's lots of tournaments out there for competitions, and just like Pokemon, they have world tournaments, and it's a fun game. I like this more than Pokemon because the cards serve dual purpose. There's a bit more, I feel a bit more strategy involved, and I'm a big Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super fan. So we've got our two players entering the tournament, Goku versus Frieza, classic matchup. In the Dragon Ball Super card game, there are 3 card types. There's a leader card, which is only one. You only get one copy of a leader card. There are battle cards, and there are extra cards. Battle cards are characters that serve dual purpose. They can actually, the other 2 types of cards serve dual purpose. So this is an example of an extra card. And a couple things, actually this is a bad example. Let me pick this one. So we have the name of the card. At the top left corner is the cost of the card with a small color dot representing the minimum number of energy required that also requires that color. So you'll notice that this card, every card has text, a combo cost, which I'll explain later, a total power, and some other flavor text which describes the series that this is from, as well as their overall cost. And it'll tell you up here that it's a battle card. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. So you'll also notice that the border of the card is a particular color. There are, I think, 5 colors. There's red, blue, green, yellow, and black. This is from the first 2 series of the Dragon Ball Super card game, so I don't have any cards that are black. I actually prefer it very simple. I think it's advanced to a very complicated level now. So this is all from the, I think, Galaxy, World Galaxy or something like that, and Fusion series. So in this card, you'll see that to play this card, I need to use 2 energy, and 1 of my energy needs to be red. Battle cards and extra cards can also be used as energy cards, and their energy, type of energy or color of energy, will be represented by the border of their card. On the side here, you'll see a combo energy. This is when you're playing this card to augment your total power that you are attacking with. In Dragon Ball, it's all about power levels. So this is where sort of it ties in with the theme. And I'll go through the play of the cards and how it works together. And when you play it as a battle card or sometimes as an extra card, you'll have some kind of ability or some kind of, I guess, trigger to help you strategize. So in Goku's deck, he is a leader card. You'll see that he has a blue border. He has also an ability. It triggers during certain conditions. And he actually, for leader cards, they have 2 sides. When you go below a certain health, it triggers what's called the Awaken, and you can then trigger it and flip the card over where they sort of power up. They have additional abilities or different stats to help even the odds. So you'll notice that his base power level is 10,000. And when you flip him over to his Super Saiyan Blue side, or Super Saiyan, I can't remember how that works. Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, I think that's how it is. 15,000. And it shows that he's on his awakened side. So when you're battling, you'd be battling in the sense where you're attacking battle cards or other character cards as well as your leader cards. Attacking the leader card is what brings down your opponent's overall health. And what you're looking for is comparing power levels. And obviously, if you meet or exceed your opponent's power level, you defeat them or you take one of their life points, and you start off with 8. So at the beginning of the game, this is a terrible layout because I don't have the actual zones, but for each player, this will be player 2, I'll be player 1, and I'm playing obviously as 2 players. You have your leader section, you'll have your draw pile, a discard pile, you'll have your hand, and you'll have, I think, a destroyed pile, which the cards never re-enter play. And along here, this first part at the top beside the leader is your battle area. This is where you'll be playing your battle cards or your battle characters, and you'll be initiating attacks either on your opponent's battle cards or the opponent's leader card. In the middle section here, the middle zone, will be what you have as the combo area, and that's where you can play cards to augment your power, increase it to give you an advantage. And the third zone of your player area will be your energy area. This is where you play cards for energy. So at the beginning, what you'll do is you'll draw a hand of 6 cards. And for those 6 cards, you can take a look at them, and you have one opportunity to do a mulligan. So you can discard any number and redraw up into that number. And I'm okay with this. I'm just gonna stick with what I have here. It's not the greatest, but I'll take it. Okay. After you've done that, you'll take 8 cards from the top of your deck. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this will represent your health. And you'll place it over on this side. I don't know if you can see it. Yep, there you go. So this is your health for the leader. As your leader is attacked and loses health, you'll be pulling one of these cards from your health pile into your hand. Very similar to the way I think for Pokemon. I think it's 6 health, and you would do the very similar. So we're going to do the same thing for Frieza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll take a look at her hand, or his hand, sorry. And you'll notice that for both my decks, color makes a difference, because a lot of the reference in the text can say if you have a blue character or play a blue card. Ideally, your full deck is made up of all blue, but it doesn't have to be. You can certainly have whatever colors you want, and this is where people sort of create their custom deck and custom battle cards to have that kind of synergy. But ideally, you do have cards in your deck that match the color of your leader card. So in Goku's deck, he actually has blue and red. And in Frieza's deck, he has yellow and green. And I've only done that because that way I have a deck where I can play either both a yellow leader and a green leader. And in this side, I could have either a red leader or a blue leader. So that's sort of how I've created my decks. And this is just obviously an example. So we'll take a look at Frieza's hand, and I'm okay with that. So we'll draw 6 or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's his health. Let's draw a deck. And in this situation, we would normally flip to see who goes first, because it does make a difference. The first player isn't allowed to attack and cannot draw a card. I'm pretty sure that was the rule. Let me just quickly re-reference the rules side here. Also, when you are playing, when you're doing attacks, you will be exhausting cards, and very similar to like Magic or other games, when you exhaust a card, you are tilting it to the side, and it means that you can no longer attack or use that card until your next turn, where you sort of refresh and unexhaust your cards. So I'm just double checking. I'm pretty sure, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure your very first attack, or the first player to go, cannot attack and does not draw a card. So let's see. Sorry, I'm obviously taking up time. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and say Frieza wants to go first. So the very first thing you do is you have a charge phase, then you have a main phase, and then you have an end phase. During your charge phase, you would be drawing a card, and this will happen on Goku's turn, but you'll be drawing a card, looking at your hand, and choosing one of your cards to represent energy. So they're no longer considered an extra card or a battle card. They're purely energy, and it's the type of energy or color of energy, again, is based on the color of the card. So we'll take Frieza, Hellish Terror, and we're going to use her as energy. Sorry, use him as energy. I don't know why she say her. It's because he sounds like a girl in the TV series. And that's it. So Frieza is not allowed to attack, but Frieza could play a card. And let's see, I do not have any cards with a cost energy of 1 because that's all I have available to me. So that would end Frieza's turn. So we pass that on to Goku's turn. Goku would draw a card. He would play energy. I will play this one for blue energy. I'll just turn it upside down so I know that it's energy. And with that blue energy, I can actually play this card. So activate main. Your leader card gains double strike, which means that this card inflicts 2 damage instead of 1 when attacking for the duration of the turn. So what would happen is I would exhaust my energy. I don't know if you can see here. I'll move Goku a little bit up. So originally my energy is here. So again, battle area, combo area, energy area. I exhaust this energy, and I'm going to play this card. Now this card is an extra card, so it doesn't go anywhere. It's just being played and goes straight into your discard pile. So I'll put my discard pile up here. And when I played that, I have now given Goku double strike. So when he attacks, he can do 2 damage. So Goku has a special ability. It says auto. The terminology, best to reference the instruction sheet, but auto means it is an automatic response when a condition is met. So when this card attacks, it gains plus 1,000 for each energy that you have for the duration of the turn. You'll notice that Goku has a base of 10,000. So when I'm attacking, I have 1 energy, so he has 11,000. So I'm going to attack. I choose my target to be Frieza, and this is where I have an opportunity to augment his power level. And you'll see that, as I was explaining before, these cards on the side here tell you a combo cost. So the first number here, sort of surrounded by a white circle, represents the cost of energy, any type of energy, doesn't matter what color, to play this card, and you would gain plus 5,000 energy. So just as an example, I'm going to play Saiyan Caba. It doesn't cost me any energy to play her, so I'm going to add her in the combo zone, and that adds 5,000 to my 11,000, so now I'm at 16,000. If I wanted to, I could also up that with Foreseeing East Supreme Kai, 0 cost to play it, plus 5,000 combo energy, but I'm not going to. So at this stage, I have declared my attack. I have 16,000 energy. Frieza now has a turn to either defend, to either try to defend it or deflect that attack by increasing his energy past 16,000. It has to be 16,000 or higher. So he'll look at his energy, and he might be able to if he did this. So combo energy again for defense counts. So a pool has 0 cost. He would add 5,000, and he has one more here, which is Ready to Strike Piccolo, which is a 0 cost and has 5,000 energy. That would put him at 20. So for the sake of argument, we're going to do that. Another thing you can do is remember that Frieza has an unexhausted energy. So if we wanted to, we could take Sun Goten, Family of Justice, and you'll see that it costs 1 energy to gain 5,000 combo energy. So I could exhaust this and play this card if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. So I'm just going to leave that. And I'm going to put down Piccolo and a pull for 10,000 energy, combo energy to Frieza's 10,000, and I declare the end of that defense step. Goku is unable to defeat Frieza, and therefore nothing happens. Once that's done, the battle is over. Anything in the combo zone gets placed into the discard area. And once that's done, Goku's turn is now over. Let me see here, right there. Yep. Goku's turn is now over. Whatever cards he has in his hands is whatever he has, and now it's Frieza's turn. Now, any exhausted cards in the battle area and in the energy area would be unexhausted. So, he never played anything, so now he just draws a card. And during the charge phase, he has to put one of these cards down for energy. And he will place Martial Arts Expert Tien. We're going to put him down for energy. So now Frieza has 2 energy, yellow and a green. And he is going to exhaust 2 energy to play Vegeta, who costs 2 energy, and one of them has to be green, and we meet the requirements. So we'll play that here. The battle card area. So now, I know it doesn't make any sense where Frieza would have Vegeta fighting with him, but because of the nature of the card games, you'll have different characters. It's not really meant to make sense in that regard. So if it matters to you that it bothers you that Vegeta is siding up with Frieza, or I've got Tien, you just have to get past it. You can build an army of just green bad guys like Brawly and I forgot the other, Captain Ginyu from Ginyu Force, and Goku can just have Gohan, Goten, and the whole Goku family. That's fine too, but these are the cards that I have for this deck. So we've played the battle card. Now we go into the attack phase if Frieza chooses to attack, and he will. So when any battle cards that you have here, you're able to use the battle card as a character to attack. You'll see that Vegeta has 15,000. He's going to exhaust, and he's going to aim his attack at Goku. At this stage, I have the option to play a card if I want to, but I have nothing here that can help me, and you'll notice that for this extra card, Death Razor, there's no combo cost, which means you cannot use this card for a combo. So that's it. Vegeta attacking Goku, and in this sense, thematically it makes sense, and Goku has an opportunity to defend. So we do have this Foreseeing East Supreme Kai that we could play to gain 5,000, but that would only give Goku 15, and Vegeta is attacking with 15, so he would still lose. So we're just unfortunately going to take the hit. So we take one card from our life and we add it to our hand. That ends the attack for Vegeta. And now Frieza is going to attack. Does Frieza have a special ability? Once per turn, place one of your Frieza armor cards into the drop area, choose up to one of your energy and switch it to active mode, and then draw one card. Do we have a Frieza army card? We think we do. Nope, we don't. So that doesn't apply. So we're going to attack. Frieza is attacking Goku 10,000 to 10,000. In this case, I will play for no cost hit, which gives me plus 5,000, so I'm at 15. That negates Frieza's attack. This goes into the discard, and that ends the turn. So now we go into Goku's turn, and he's going to unexhaust all his cards. He's going to draw from the top of his deck, and he chooses one for energy, and we will choose we'll choose this card as energy. So I have a blue and red energy, and I'm going to play one red energy to play Bottomo of the Universe 6 into my play area. And you'll notice that he is a character card. He can attack, but he has very low power, and that is because he is a designated blocker. which means when Frieza or your opponent declares an attack on one of your characters, you can instead switch the target of the attack to him instead. So we're going to play him. Then we're going to attack with Goku. He gains 10,000 plus 1,000, 2,000 for the number of energy in his energy field or energy zone. So he has 12,000. I'm not going to play any additional cards, and I'm attacking Frieza. Frieza has the opportunity to block, but cannot afford to spend, has no energy to spend to play this one. So unfortunately, Frieza is going to take a hit. So one card from his hand or his life goes into his hand, perfect force cell. And that's it. I could attack with Bottomo if I want to, but he really is meant as a blocker, so he stays untapped. Characters, when they are attacking, can only attack untapped characters except for the leader card. You can attack the leader card no matter whether it's tapped or untapped, or exhausted or unexhausted. Now it's Frieza's turn. Everybody unexhausts. And Frieza draws a card. Okay, so we need to choose one for energy. We will... this is a tough one. I'm going to put Death Razor. Well, actually no, this is not a good example here. We are going to... That's fine. Frieza's a little stuck here. We're going to play Death Razor for another yellow energy. And we are going to hold on to that. So Vegeta is going to attack, and when he attacks, I'm going to spend 1 energy to play this as a combo card to give him 20,000, and he has, this card has an ability during your turn. When you combo with this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less and KO it. So I exhaust 1 energy. Again, it doesn't matter what color energy when it comes to comboing. I have 5,000 added to Vegeta's 15, that gives him 20, and because of the ability, I KO Bottomo. Now Goku has no blocker, and I am attacking Goku. So Goku can look at his hand and see if he can do anything, and we are. We're going to play Wiz's Coercion. This is a counterattack. Negate the attack, then choose up to one of your energy and switch attack mode. So it takes 1 energy, so I exhaust this energy to play this card. I negate Vegeta's attack. This goes in the discard, and I unexhaust 1 energy because of this card's ability. So this card goes into discard. That attack has been resolved. No damage taken. Frieza is going to attack now, and he is targeting Goku. And I could negate the attack as well. I have Vados or Vados's assistance, but I'm not going to, and I will take the hit. Okay? And that ends Frieza's turn. I unexhaust Goku's cards. I draw a card. So here's an example, Caba's Awakening, where it makes reference to the card type. So it costs 0 energy to play this card, and it activates during the battle phase. Choose up to one of your red cards, and it gains 6,000 power for the duration of the battle. My leader card here is blue, so I can't play it for Goku, but if I had a battle card that was red and I wanted to bump up, I could play this for the battle, and it would beef up that power value. So I have to choose one for energy. I will choose Wiz the Sacred Guard as energy. So I have 2 blue, 1 red. And I'm going to take 2 energy, exhaust 2 to play Courageous Heart Yorubi. He is a blocker, and he has a cool ability. When you block, he has a revenge, which means the card that attacks him gets KO'd at the same time. So I like that ability. So now we're going to attack with Goku. He has 10,000, 11, 12, 13,000, and we're attacking Frieza. Frieza has the opportunity to combo if he wants to, but he's not going to, so he's going to take the hit. And here we go. That ends Goku's turn. Frieza unexhausts and draws a card. We put one down for energy. We don't have a lot to choose from here, so we're going to have to put down Crusher Ball. And we're going to spend 2 yellow energy. So Kabbalah, the obedient soldier, you'll notice cost 2 and requires 2 yellow. So both energy to pay for this card has to be yellow, and he is a blocker. So we'll put him there. The one thing about this game is there is a lot of text on these cards. It's a lot to keep track of, a lot of conditions that you can activate or when a trigger takes place. So you really, when you're building your deck or your hand, you really have to know your cards really well, and that's where the synergy comes in. I'm still new to this, so I don't dive deep into all these different activate main abilities. I know most of them, but some of them I don't. I just like playing it straight up battle. It is enjoyable, and again, I like the artwork on the cards. So Frieza's gonna do his attack now. So Vegeta's gonna attack, and we're not gonna combo with anything. We are aiming for Goku, and Goku is going to redirect to Yorubi. He's going to take the attack. I'm not adding anything to combo, so he gets KO'd, and as a result of Yorubi's revenge, so does Vegeta. And now Frieza wants to attack. He's going to attack Goku, not comboing with anything. Goku could counter, but I don't think that's worth it, so I'm going to take a hit. Okay, and that ends the turn. Kabbalah is a blocker card, so I'm leaving him there. I unexhaust Goku's cards, I draw a card, and now I choose one for my energy. And I will play Jacko. Here we go. As my energy, I'm going to play Mighty Attack Son Goku, cost of 3 energy, and one of them has to be blue. So 1, 2, and 3, exhaust. I play him in my battle card. He has an ability called Critical. Critical means that when you inflict damage to a leader card or to the opponent, normally they would pick up their one card from their life. Instead, it goes into their hand, but instead it goes into the discard. So, okay, so we're going to go ahead and attack using Son Goku on Frieza with 10,000. Frieza is going to look at that and say, he could activate blocker, but we know that Goku will be playing critical, so we'll take that hit. So we take 1. And Goku had 14,000 at that point. And now we're going to attack with Mighty Attack Son Goku, and this is where I declare blocker. So 15 to 10, this blocker gets killed, and there's no revenge. So KO'd. And that's it. So that ends Goku's turn. Frieza will now unexhaust and draw a card. Okay. Okay, so this is a couple of good options here. This is not bad, but it doesn't really apply. So I'm going to put this down as energy. So I now have 5 energy. I am going to play this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So fully trained Super Saiyan Son Gohan costs 4 to play with 2 of the energy requiring to be green, and he has double strike. So he inflicts 2 damage instead of 1, and when you play this card, choose up to 1 Piccolo with an energy cost of 3 or less from your deck and play it, then shuffle your cards. Now, I already played a Piccolo, and I don't think I have another one, but we'll check. I can't remember if I had another Piccolo. And he may not be in here. He may be... Yeah, I do not have a Piccolo, so I'm just going to quickly shuffle. If I had a Piccolo, based on that, I'd be able to play it into my battle area. And he is a blocker, I believe. So it's kind of a cool combination. Again, very thematic. I mean, Piccolo is always sort of that protector of Gohan. He trained him. So it makes sense that this card would give that kind of ability. Okay, so there we go. And now it's Frieza's opportunity. We're going to first... Yeah, we're going to go ahead. We're going to attack Gohan to Goku. Doesn't make sense, but it's going to happen. We could combo with something, but we're not going to. He's got 20,000 on Goku's 10. And I'm going to spend 1 energy to play Vados' Assistance. I counterattack, negate the attack, then you may switch one of your battle cards to active mode. So this battle card that I have is in rest mode. I'm going to play this card, I negate the attack, so I've essentially blocked it, and I unexhaust it. Now, if I left this battle card exhausted, he's susceptible to being attacked. But now that he's in active mode, he cannot be targeted for attack unless the opponent's card says that you can. Okay, Frieza's now going to attack, and he's going to attack Goku, because that's his only option, and Goku has nothing to defend, so he will draw a card. There is a bit of hand management here. Obviously, if you have the energy and you're playing lots of cards, you have very little in your hand, which means you may not have any cards to defend for comboing. So there is a bit of, there's definitely hand management in this sense, because your cards not only act as your attack cards, but they also help augment your power so that you can defend yourself. That ends Frieza's turn. Goku unexhausts all his cards. And we draw a card. Okay, we're going to go with... I don't have enough to play Dabura, so that is unfortunate. So I'm going to play Confident Batamo. So that's it. And I do not have the required energy. I only have 2 red energy. Dabura requires 3 red out of his 3 energy. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attack Son Goku, 15,000 to Gohan. And I'm going to go ahead and play Caba's Awakening. It costs 0 energy and it's during a battle. I choose... Oh no, I can't. This is where it matters. Choose one of your red cards. He's not red. So instead, I'm going to choose Frieza for the critical hit. Frieza could block, but I really want to hold on to these cards right now. So instead of going into my hand, this goes straight into the discard. And now Son Goku is going to attack with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 15,000. So he's going to attack Frieza. Frieza is not going to block and takes another one. Okay. And that ends Goku's turn. Oh wait, before we do that, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot to do something. I'll do it in my next round. Oh well. Well, what I could have done, and I didn't pay attention, was he awakens when your life is at 4 or less. You may draw 2 cards and flip this card over. I can still do it, and I think I will. There was very little bonus to flipping over prior to the attack, but I am at 4 health, so I'm going to flip them over, and I'm going to draw 2 cards. And that's it. Now, had I awakened him before attacking, what I would have had is, if I have 7 or more energy, this card gains dual attack, so I can attack twice, and once per turn, when this card attacks, draw a card, then this card gains 1,000 power for each energy you have. So he would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 20,000. So that's okay. Mistakes happen. And now Frieza unexhausts. Let me just move these a little closer. There we go. And draw a card. Frieza is at 3 health, so Frieza has the same awaken ability, awaken, when your life is 4 or less. You may draw 2 cards and flip this card over. So we now have Golden Frieza. We drew 2 cards, Golden Frieza versus Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku. And I choose 1 card from my hand to be energy, and I would like it to be green. So I put down Cell Absorption. So let's see here. We're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to play Raging Attack Vegeta. He's a double strike. When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost 4 or less and KO it. So, KO. I still have 2 energy left, which I could, but I'm going to hold on to them. And that's it. So, we've got quite a few options here. We're going to start with, let's start with Frieza. So, when this card attacks, you draw a card. So, Frieza is at 15. Frieza is going to attack. I draw a card. I have the option now to augment. And I think I will. I'm going to play this Son Goku card. Combo cost 0 for 5,000 power. And that gives Frieza 20,000 power to Goku's 15. And for me, I am going to, I could drop these to protect myself, but I think I'm going to need them. So I'm in a little bit of trouble here. So I'm going to take that attack. So I take 1. Okay. Now, that end, this goes into the discard pile. Gohan's going to attack. One thing I forgot to mention is if you are attacking, and let's just say you don't have any combo cards. Let's just say they're all extras. Any untapped or unexhausted cards that you have in your battlefield are still open to be used as combo. So in this situation, if I wanted to, I'm attacking with Gohan, double strike. I could exhaust one of my available energies to actually play Raging Attack Vegeta and move him as a battle card into the combo and gain 10,000 power. But I'm not going to do that. But that is an option. So I like that flexibility. There's a lot of gameplay strategy mechanics that you can use when you're playing. So here, I definitely want the double strike. So I'm going to bump up by playing Android 17, no cost to play a combo, and he gets 5,000. So now Gohan is at 25,000 energy, and oh, this is going to be a tough one. Well, we're just going to have to take the hit. So we're going to take the hit. 1, 2, okay. And that's it. And now we're going to try to finish him off. Vegeta is attacking, double strike. And I will play 1 energy to put down Perfect Force Cell. Costs 1 energy to combo, and he gets 10,000 more. So Vegeta is now at 30,000. So this is where you're kind of doing the kill. And what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can negate it. We can. We're going to put, so 0 cost to play this card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that enough, or should I? You know what? I have energy. I'll play this energy to play Overflowing Spirit, Son Goku. Costs 1 energy to play him. He's 10,000, so I'm at 25. Okay, 25. 0 cost. 30. 35. Right? So 25, 30, 35. So with that said, Vegeta's 30,000 does not beat my 35. So I have deflected that attack. Poof. And that ends Frieza's turn. He has no more battle cards to attack with. So now we unexhaust. We draw a card. And we're going to play a card, which will be Bulma. There's a blue card. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. We'll do the blue card here. So, energy. We are going to play 4 energy, 2 reds, to play Super Saiyan Gotenks. You look at that artwork. It's pretty cool. And he has dual attack. He also has Union Fusion, which means that if you have the conditions met, you can actually place him on top of the card. You can play him instead for free. And I still have 2 energy left, which I'm going to play Yarobi. Okay? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 energy. It doesn't give me enough to meet this condition. But I'm going to attack, and I'm attacking Frieza. I draw a card, and I gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he is at 21,000. Frieza has no, well, let's see. Do we have anything? No. So he's going to take the hit. Okay. And now we're going to play an attack with Super Saiyan Gotenks. He gets dual attack, so it's not dual strike. Dual attack means he gets to attack twice. So his first attack at 15, and we're not sure what we want to do here. Well, we'll see. So 15, Frieza's going to play, sorry, to get 20, he negates the attack. Gotenks comes back, he untaps or is unexhausted because he has dual attack. There's once per turn, so now I'm going to attack again, and I'm attacking Frieza. And I'm going to hold on to this. We'll see what happens. So Frieza has no cards to play, takes a hit, and there we go. Okay. And that ends our turn. Frieza is going to unexhaust or untap. So many different terms for that. Rest, unrest, tap, untap, exhaust, unexhaust. It's all the same. And we draw a card. And we put down one down for energy, and I think I'll put this one down for energy. Okay, we got a couple good options here. We're going to play 2 yellows. 2 yellow energy to play Guide Robo, Usher of Death. He is a blocker. And then we're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4 to play Hidden Awakening Kale. She is a legendary Super Saiyan, I think like Brawly. And she has critical. When she attacks, the life goes straight into the discard pile. And she has an auto. When you play this card, choose one of your battle cards and KO it. Then choose any number of your opponent's battle cards, which total the cost up to 5 or less, and KO them. When this card attacks, if you have 5 or less cards in your hand, you draw a card. This is a pretty powerful card. So when we play that, we choose a card that's 5 or less. We're going to KO this one. And we KO one card from our hand. I'm going to KO from our sort of our battle area and KO that one. So she basically comes in, kills one of her own to sacrifice one of her own to kill another. That's what makes her awesome. Okay, and oh, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Sorry, I do sacrifice that, but I'm not killing Yarobi. I'm going to 4 or less KO Gotenks, and I'll show you why. I have 1 energy left. I can play this one. Oh no, yes, it's a green. 1 energy. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost 2 or less and KO. So I play that. I play this card, and I KO 2 or less. So this is pretty much the end for Goku. So here we go. So we're going to go ahead and we'll see if Frieza can do it. and we're gonna actually, you know what? Well, do we want to draw a card? Nah. What we'll do is we'll go with Vegeta. Vegeta's gonna attack Goku, and no, you know what? We'll do this. Frieza attacks, draws a card. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna play this. It's 0 cost to play it, but you'll notice he has 0 energy or 0 power. But his auto ability says when you combo with this card, if your leader's card is yellow, and it is, and your life is 4 or less, and it is, you draw 1 card and you add 10,000 to this card's combo. So he's 10,000. I draw a card. And now Frieza is at 25. I'm going to play this one, combo cost. So now Frieza is 30, and I'm also going to put down Kale. I can, because she's not tapped. She's still in an unrest mode. I can convert her to a combo. So now I have 10, 15, 20 on top of the 15. That's 35,000. And I know, because I'm playing both hands, I know Goku can't defend it. But this is where you know you have 1 life for your opponent left. You kind of want to give it your all. So he's going to do that, and the most that Goku could do right now is combo with Dabura for 500, which gives him 20,000. So in this situation, that's it. Goku has been defeated by Golden Frieza. So there you have it. That is the gameplay of Dragon Ball Super, the card game. We had Goku facing off with Frieza, and in this battle, Frieza has won. Hope you enjoyed the watch. I know this is a little deviation from my usual board gaming videos, but when COVID hit, I started to pick up practically every type of different game there was out there, and I really love Dragon Ball. I have two Dragon Ball games that I hope to do a video on as well. So until next time, stay bored.